Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. I hope you're all well. Hello. Happy Sunday. Oh, I can't believe it's Sunday already. I hope you all had a nice weekend. Welcome back. Hello, Keenan. Happy Sunday to you as well. And Zippy, hello. Hope you have a lovely day. And Shaggy, I'm glad you're having a fun time with the new raid. I think I've been so caught up in our normal runs and like streaming at the same time, I haven't allowed myself to like fully enjoy raiding it. But I have been enjoying it so far. I just haven't really thought about the encounters too much. Well, I'm glad you're having a good time. Hello, Gladden. No, that raid was not better. Nils, what are you up to today? I'm sorry you're missing stream. What's up? Not a lot. I just came back from the store. I did a snacks and dinner run. I'm all prepped for later this evening. And yeah, ready to start gaming. Coming in to leave a lurk. Stormy, thank you very much for lurking. Appreciate that. Have a wonderful rest of your late night, maybe? Well, my grandparents helping out with some stuff. That is very nice of you, Nils. We'll see you when we see you. No, nothing to be sad about. Silicon Court. Yeah, Silicon Court is a really big wall in that raid, right? And then the last boss seems a lot easier. Taking us like 3 hours to kill Council and then second try killing the final boss. Yeah, that's quite a big difference. That is quite a big difference in the amount of time it takes you to clear the raid or to clear the bosses. Yeah, depends on what goes on in the stream. What do you mean? We always have fun things going on in the stream. Wait, where did Mad Pody come from? It's like, I'm gonna F you guys up. If you're doing keys, I'm okay with missing, so yes. Today is World of Warcraft Day. Today is World of Warcraft Day. I know what to do in phase 2 on Ansarek, but other people have no idea because the boss just dies. Yeah, it does die very fast. It does die very fast. You don't really get to practice a lot of mechanics on heroic. Unfortunately. No, I mean on normal, in for heroic, I mean. But I guess, oh well, you get there eventually. I think our guild hit a DPS check on one of the bosses. I'm not sure which boss it is though. Do you know, Gladden? Hi, Epic. Happy Sunday. How are you today? There are ads, and then there's sucking, and then portals, and then big ads. Yeah, what on the last boss? I was like, I've never seen this. Yeah, yeah, we don't get to see it. It dies too fast. It dies too fast. But yeah, that's what progging is for. Oh, we enacted it was healers going but we killed it. Oh, you killed it. Oh, nice. I just saw that like in the guild that there was a message that said like, we've hit a DPS check. Bring all your flasks and your food and like enchant all your gear and stuff like that. Wait, did I just stumble upon one of the DreamHack Stockholm waiting rooms? Hi, Soren. Welcome on in. I mean, kind of, I guess. I will be going to DreamHack Stockholm. Or what specifically did you mean? Very much looking forward to it. It's not even that long left. It's only like 8 weeks. 8 weeks to go. Less than 8 weeks, I think, actually. Hi, Big. I'm doing beautifully today. How are you? And Dima Girl as well. Thank you so much for coming in to leave a lurk while doing a 10 city. Good luck with that one. I appreciate all the lurkies you do. Thank you. Then yes. Yeah, this is officially a DreamHack Stockholm waiting room. Yeah, it is. Trying to work on Rio, but Prot Warrior Plus freak DPS hero group. You just like are you not doing any keys on your warlock? Have you like is your warrior your main now? Or what's going on? Just for Mythic Plus maybe. Ooh. What raid in general has a lot of the raid in general has a lot of sucky. I don't know. Does it? It does actually. There's a lot of like things to dodge out of. Mist is such a freaky. I like Mist. Mist also has sucky on the last boss, believe it or not, which is a new mechanic that they've added from before. If I do keys on my lock, stuff dies too quick until like +5 for afflict. Oh, do you mean that you're just like not coming up in any DPS because everything just dies too fast? Because you have to build up a lot of dots and diseases and stuff, don't you? You don't get into +5s or above 5s? Did a 9 with short. Oh my goodness. Nice. Nice. Which boss is the hardest on that level? Because I mean, we've only done pretty lowish keys, so I'm uncertain like which bosses are terror. Like I obviously know the last boss in Grim Battle and the last boss in AK. Or is it City of Threads? I always mix those two up. I don't remember which is the last. No, it's the last boss in City of Threads, right? That's the one where you have to like go into the puddles, you spawn an ad, you get rooted to kill your little like ad thing. Those are the two bosses I can think of like off the top of my head that are just like, oh. I think the fairy, the fox, I hate it so much. I also hate the fox. Especially because like I don't have like I have my Stormbolt, yeah. And I guess I have Shockwave as well. But if you get it like twice in a row and no one's helping out with CC or roots, you're kind of like, ah, fun for your life. That's Arakar. Okay, it's AK. I'm always mixing those up. Oh yes, City of Threads is the nice room with the mural on, right? What did the fox say? Heck yes. Vibes in here. Steven, hello, you wonderful person. Happy Sunday. Have you enjoyed your weekend? In Shallon's, Shaman's had a Hicks baseline and it was fine, but now I had to F up my whole build to get Hicks. Yeah, that's fair. You don't really have anything? Do you have like Frost Shock or something? Isn't that like a baseline ability that just like slows? It's going by so fast. It needs to slow down. I know. I wish I could like insert coin to extend for another like 24 hours. Wouldn't that be nice? It's definitely been a quick weekend. It's been so nice. I've had a really good weekend. But now here we are and it's already Sunday after lunch. Ugh. But don't worry, there'll be another weekend next week. That's the good news. If I get Tremor, I get Earthgrab Totem as well, which could work, but someone always breaks it. Ugh, yeah. For sure. Not enough weekend, we need more relax. Yeah, we do. We do. Okay, bye, Nils. We'll see you whenever we see you. Take care. You finally got 4 sets. I think you're like, I finally got 4 set, and I was like, I got 2 set last stream. Yay, I have my 2 set. I have my 2 sets. I was happy with that. Might come back later, then maybe we'll see you later, Nils. Have a good day. Hi, Mark. Happy Sunday. Pleasure to see you again. And Chaos Bird as well. Welcome back. I hope you guys have had a nice weekend. If anyone wants to share what they've been up to this weekend, then feel free. Otherwise, no pressure. I got 5 set yesterday with KSM. Heck yeah, let's go. Choo choo. 5 set, man. Donate your pieces to us. Don't need them. Don't need them. Hello, Anar. How are you doing? Is it like past bedtime? I'm gonna stop saying that when you come in. That's really boring. I hope you're really energized and you're up to some amazing shenanigans. You're telling me to get KSM. I'll get there slowly but surely. I'm not like in a rush or anything. I'm not in a rush or anything. I'll get there. And listen to the birdies. Birdies and wow. Unwinding after rain, watching Formula One. Did you get any loot? Did you get any loot? An unexpected day off work. Mark, that sounds really nice. Make the best of it. Did a 3-week-long project with 150 pages on maritime law and stuff, so I've only been home gaming and chilling. I've been so tired in my head. Holy moly. That sounds huge, Chaos Bird. I'm glad you had a weekend to just chill and to play games. And congratulations on... Well, if you handed it in, I'm assuming you've... Like, you're done with the 150 pages. Congrats. There are 50 other shamans in the guild. I should be happy I won't steal any tier from raids anymore. But you don't have all the 5 pieces on heroic, do you? Or do you? Still need to steal. It's in and it went well and my teacher told me off the record. Oh, congratulations! That must feel so nice. 3 weeks of hard work. Just like, it's all paid off. I can't complain, I got 4 pieces already. Congratulations, only 4 pieces in chat. I'm happy with my 3 sets, or my 2 sets. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry about me. I'm happy with my 2 sets. Oh my god, what is this? Recklessness. You get a 1 set? You and me were like in the same boat. Soon you'll get your 2nd piece and it'll be fine. Almost. Also most trinkets in raid you'd want as a tank or off spec, so I get F'd yesterday. What? Really? So you mean you weren't allowed to roll need on any of the trinkets that you actually need? Is that what you mean, Shaggy? That doesn't seem very good. We'll see, it was good. Oh god, what's he doing? Rampage. I don't even have 1 slot, bro. This is a very weird video. Anyways, sorry, I was getting distracted. The trinket situation is really bad, not gonna lie. Is it? Why? Because everyone wants the same trinkets? I noticed that in the raid, actually. It feels like everyone was rolling for exactly the same trinket, and I was like, okay, I guess I'm not getting this trinket then. I was like, that's my best trinket. It's the best trinket for everyone. Hi, Tony. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a lovely weekend so far. I'm 598, so I should really get into Mythic 0, but I'm afraid I will do bad. No! What spec and role are you currently playing, KS Bird? You should definitely slay with that item level. That's like more than I have, I think. I don't even know what my item level is, but I'm definitely not close to 600. I think I'm like 80 or something, or maybe 90. Voila, welcome back. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Hello, Yin. Welcome on in. Oh my god, it rhymed. Oh, I'm such a poet. Didn't know it. No one will buy you below 600. What? Not for Mythic Zeros, Shaggy. Mythic Zeros are chill. People let you in. Okay, some people won't, for sure. Unfortunately. That's just the name of the game. Let's see what item level I am. I'm having a nice day, thank you, Luella. I went out and bought my din-dins and I bought my snackos, so I'm all set up for this evening. I'm a little bit of Monday blues creeping in, but it can't be helped. All in all, good. Dial Fury Warriors busted. You can time keys at 550. If only I could consistently burst all the time, like every single pack. Goddamn cooldowns, man. Din-dins, what are we having? I actually bought Lasagna. But it's actually, but it's really silly because, oh my god, what's that so loud? It is like, it is cheaper to buy a ready-made lasagna than to like buy all the ingredients and make it myself. Because food prices are so freaking insane. So I literally just bought frozen lasagna. I'm just gonna eat that later. Yes, let's go. Just get garlic bread to go with it. You know what? That is such a British thing, Steven. That is such a... Oh, shit. That is such a British thing to say. Eating pasta with bread should be banned. Yeah, exactly. Like, I obviously spent a lot of time in the UK, and it was, like, really weird because every time lasagna was served for dinner, it was always served with garlic bread and fries on the side, like chips. And it was so weird to me. Because I'm like, but we're having pasta. Why are we having bread and potatoes with the pasta? Unless you're at like a restaurant, then it makes sense. Because you usually get like breads for starters or whatever, maybe, and whatever. But just like that thing, it's such like a UK thing. In Denmark, lasagna always goes to garlic bread. Is it there as well? I mean, I love chips, fries, and I love garlic bread, so I ain't complaining it that way. But like, I was like, okay, I cannot eat this like every day because it's too much. Not the fries. I think that's more of a UK thing. I did actually buy a baguette though. I didn't buy garlic bread. I bought like a normal baguette, but that's because I haven't really decided 100% what I'm eating later. Might eat the lasagna, or I might just make like a ginormous sandwich with like chicken in it or something. So we'll see. So for once, I bought a lasagna and bread at the same time. I'm not gonna eat them together though, I don't think. Pasta with bread and potatoes is weird. But pasta with bread is not weird though. Like lots of Italian restaurants you go to, you get served like focaccia or whatever it's called. Where like you dip bread in sauce, stuff like that. Like that's not weird. You dip your chips in the white sauce lasagna. Okay, that is weird. Yeah, that is weird. Now I'm hungry. Sorry. Sorry. To be honest, I've sometimes just eaten the garlic bread like as a snack. Oh, yeah, I could eat just garlic bread. That could be like lunch. Dipping bread in lasagna is my Sunday mood though. But you can't really dip in lasagna. Well, if your lasagna is really gooey, maybe. I'll eat the lasagna, maybe with some garlic bread, but not touching the chips. Yeah, that's kind of why I ended up doing like in the end, because I was like, I can't eat this many carbs to the same meal. So I used to have like a little bit of garlic bread with the lasagna and just like pass on the chips. Hey Doki, welcome back. What's up? But yeah. Yeah, like bread works. Bread definitely works. The rest is like but anyway, so I'm gonna have something like that for din-dins. And then I got some snacks as well. Depending on how full or not full I get from my dinners. Got some chips and some dip. We'll see. Got some nummies. I also have some ice cream in the freezer, but I don't plan on eating everything in one go. Wester make you hungry right after deadline. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sandwich is always good. Yeah, it is. Did I miss cats? Yeah, no cats today. The cats have been locked out of the room. Cats been locked out of the room. Sorry. It's getting too cold for ice cream. It is actually getting too cold for ice cream. I think we're in the last stretch for ice cream. For sure. Soon the ice cream will be on hold until the spring and next year. Like, I do not eat ice cream during the winters. It's never too cold for ice cream. Hi, Zodi. It is. Yeah, I literally, like, last year I went probably like October, November, December, January, February, March, maybe April. So I went like quite a few months without eating ice cream. It's like so weird, but I have like zero craving. I have zero craving for ice cream when it's cold outside. it's just like, I'm just like, nah. Like, I don't even think about ice cream. But then as soon as it starts getting warm again, and during the summers, then I can have like really big ice cream cravings. Because I'm weird. I'm weird like that. I don't know why. I'm at work after 2 weeks and I'm freezing. No! You're freezing. Wait, is it cold at your work? Get warm clothes. Yeah, I'm actually busting out the autumn wear. Because it's now starting to get like really cold. I mean, I don't not eat ice cream because it's cold, but I have sensitive teeth. Oof. Yeah, that's not nice. You get like, what's it called in English? Like ilningar in Swedish. Like your teeth. They like vibrate or whatever. I don't know. I never have a craving for ice cream when it's warm, but I'll have it and I'm like, what? That's like me and like popcorn. I never have a craving for popcorn. But like, oh, you want popcorn? I'm like, ew, no. That's such a boring snack. But then I start eating it and I'm like, oh, so good. But it's just like, it's annoying because most of the time I don't think it's worth it. Getting like the popcorn kernels or like the exploded popcorn kernel shells stuck between your teeth and whatever. It's horrible. And my dream had a jacket on, still cold. You need more. I get like fleece or something. Shivers. I don't know if shivers is the right thing, but yeah, you know, like when you bite into something really cold or something really warm. If you have really sensitive like teeth and gums, it can kind of like, the sensation like shoots up into your gums. I don't know how to explain it, and it's like just like really sensitive teeth. Unexploded shells. But you know, like popcorn kernel. I was just like, I don't know how to explain it. No clue about the name. I don't know what that is. Wait, I need to Google this. I'm holding it like a Magic the Gathering cards. That we need to see if there's anything fun. There's already a new set of Magic coming out soon, or I think it's already out. I need to get through my bloom barrel. Okay, wait, Swedish, English. I don't even know how to spell this word in Swedish, to be fair. This is gonna be really fun. What? It's translating it to rushes. Nee. What if I put eating it and that tingling in the teeth? Tingling in the teeth, Google says. I don't know. No. Google being weird today. Yeah, but yeah, a tingling sensation in your teeth. And it's not the nice kind of tingle. It's uncomfortable. I think there's like different toothpastes and stuff, and there's like some stuff you can do to like minimize it, but I don't know if it's... I think like once you get it, that you stuck with it. So I think some of it's genetic, and sometimes you get it from just like you just get it as you grow older or mistreat your teeth, or I'm not really 100% sure. I think you can get it if you like brush your teeth too hard for like really many years, and you just, like brush away the gums, so you start like exposing nerves. I think it's just classed as sensitive teeth there. Yeah, it probably is. Probably it's just sensitive teeth. Have to enjoy the most outside of your teeth. Yeah, and, like everything, and like all the like protective layers that you've got. Whatever it's called, enamel. Yeah, exactly. Anyways, does it be nice to your teeth? So I splurge. I have a toothbrush that is so overkill, but it beeps at me if I brush too hard. Then it's like, or it doesn't beep, it just makes like a zook 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 noise, and it like vibrates like really weirdly to let me know that like you're brushing too hard. Oh no, do you know what I just realized? I'm still on the Wi-Fi. Shit. Because my fiber still doesn't work. I completely forgot about that. I actually completely forgot about that. That's gonna be interesting because my connection is really, really bad. What is it like in WoW? It's completely fine now. I mean, it was fine most of the stream. It was only working towards the end of last stream. Oh, but I completely forgot about that. my fiber stopped working, and it hasn't been working all weekend. It'll be fine till we get to the last boss. Probably. Hi Aspect, how's it going? This looks your cable for next stream, but I don't even know what it is. I've tried all the usual things. Like, unless maybe a cat ate my... Like, it hasn't been working all weekend. Oh, I forgot I was gonna look again this morning. We're just gonna be on wireless until my internet provider fixes it, probably. Actually, it's not. It's probably not, because my Wi-Fi is fine. So I have internet. I just don't know what it is. This is the cable run. The cable's fine as well. At least it was when I checked it. What was the last stream? Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I used to have really big problems with my old computer. So I'm quite adept at fixing my fiber, but completely forgot to do a last check this morning. I hate this. Why can't stuff just work like it's supposed to? Found out the cable's actually disconnected and the cats are now watching Tom and Jerry with it. Yeah, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. I mean... No. Like, it's very much connected. Your internet setup is weird from your description. How is my internet setup weird? I literally have... Okay. I have fiber in the hallway. And then there's a box. And then it's like... And then I send it to whatever rooms I want to use. And then there's little like wall sockets or outlets in every room. And then I just plug a cable in there. And then I plug it into my computer. And then it all works. How else would you have things? It's simple. First stream got wireless, let's go. To be fair, I spent like my first year or something streaming on wireless in my old place. I couldn't be arsed to drag a cable because that was a really old apartment. A really, really old apartment. So there, the fiber was in the hallway and there was no like ports that go like directly into the walls there. So I had to like manually just like route the cable through the entire apartment, which was like, I was like, no, I'm not doing this. And then in the end, I got those power, whatever they're called, getting your fiber through your like normal electricity sockets instead, which was okay. Which was okay. I was getting very, very little speeds, but it was enough to stream and game on, so it was fine. And just replace the cable between your PC and the wall as step one. Yeah, probably. You probably get a new cable tomorrow after work. It's weird though. The funny thing is that I didn't even notice it dying during the last stream. Which was really funny because I was sitting there towards the stream and I was like, why is my internet, like, why is World of Warcraft being like so laggy? Everyone's like, my game is fine. It must be your internet. And I'm like, yeah, I guess it must be my internet, but I have good Swedish internet. And then after I shut down the stream and I was gonna close my computer down, then I realized it said it was on Wi-Fi and I was like, what? So yeah, that was fun. Are you sure it was on at the start of the stream? I absolutely don't know. But remember we had a hiccup in the on the stream? There was like a little hiccup. That might have been my PC jumping onto wireless. That's just my theory anyway. That's just my theory anyway. Oh, what did I just do? No, no, no. I don't want to open some thingy. God, no. If I had my Bluetooth adapter for the headset on a cable. Oh. Bobby likes to sleep on it. Not exactly improving the connection. Get your dog off of that. Yeah, this is like so botched. Was I because I need to process the new loot so to get into dungeons? No. Unfortunately, I don't think it was because of that, no. Unfortunately not. Right. I'm just gonna go under my desk and pick the cables again. Yeah, I know my Wi-Fi is working fine. Thanks. Thanks, Windows. Okay. That's not what I meant. Silly Windows. By the way, I checked your Elgato Lights manual. They'll connect only to 2.5 Wi-Fi. Do you have that on your router? Yes, I do. Should maybe connect into the network. I'm pretty sure it doesn't work. I've literally like tried everything. I was on some Reddit threads a while back and it's just not possible. At least not for the older ones. Maybe the newer ones. But like the older ones don't even have light switches. So they need to be connected. Hi Morg, how are you doing today, sweetie? Welcome back. Right, I'm just gonna give me one sec. I'm just gonna once again, I'm just gonna try to unplug my cable and plug it in again. Which I did do on Friday. So if it works this time, I call bullshit. Just saying. But I also did restart my PC now, so nah. Meh. No, I don't know. It's something with my PC. It's something with my PC. It doesn't want to. If I disable the Wi-Fi, then the stream's gonna die. Awful soul. Thank you so much for 10 gifted subs. I didn't get scared this time, sorry. I'm busy looking at my computer trying to troubleshoot my internet. Yeah. I really appreciate the 10 gifted subs, so thank you. You've spoiled me so much this month. It's absolutely crazy. Thank you so much, Awful Soul. I really appreciate it. Not gonna lie, I thought we were playing peekaboo with Val under the table. No, Val's just trying to figure out the internet issues. So I don't know what it is. It's like my computer's network card is just like just said bye-bye. Because my Ethernet isn't even showing up. For some reason. You're running on mobile data. What? You're running on mobile data? Why the heck are you doing that? Isn't that like really expensive, Steven? Or? What does it say? What do you mean? Like my I don't have an Ethernet, any Ethernet functionality in my computer at the moment. Something's weird with my PC. I don't know what it is. It's not my cables, it's not my internet, because I just checked the other computer and I just took the cable from the other computer as well. It's something to do with my PC, so I just had to look into that later. Yes, that is exactly what I said. I'm already in my network's connection, so my brother is home and likes to download buy a lot of zeros worth of games per day. You got unlimited. Oh, that must be nice. Unlimited data plan. Does it look like I'm winning? No, I'm not winning. We're just gonna have to run on the Wi-Fi for as long as it wants to work. Don't know. I'm sure I'll solve it somehow. I used to have the same issue with my old PC as well. I used to have to troubleshoot it like once every day to get my internet working. It was still really fun. I had to spend every boot up spending like 20 minutes trying to fix my internet. Don't worry, Ian. Been there, done it before. It's fine. I'll fix it. Just not now. Welcome back, Keenan. Welcome back. Yeah, we're not winning anything today, unfortunately, but it's all good. I'll be here until the Wi-Fi works out. He trace a hammer. I have no, actually. Maybe that's what I need. Or maybe my cat took a hammer to it. Maybe that's what happens. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, goddamn tech issues. Things just like can't work. We're winning because Val's here. I'll be here. I'm here at the mercy of the Wi-Fi right now. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, I hate it when it's like this. Sorry, guys. It really affects my mood. I don't know why. I get like irritated. Thank you, Yin. Thank you. Anyways, I'm not gonna let this ruin my mood. Let's just see how much gaming we can get in. I'm the same when I'm overseas. I get calls and message about electrical problems. I need to see it. Yeah. I get that. Anyways, we'll do a reset. Okay, we'll pretend none of the last few minutes happened, and welcome on in, everyone that just got here. Hope you've had a nice weekend so far. At least you can move, my body can. Oh, have you been puffing at the gym? I hope it's because you've been at the gym and not because like you broke something again. Yeah. But yeah, you can troubleshoot stuff at work, Ian. You don't troubleshoot my stuff. We're dropping it now. We're past it. Whatever. If the Wi-Fi dies, Wi-Fi dies. I'll be here as long as it doesn't. Moving on to cute lizard people. It's not cute, actually. It's kind of scary. It's a lizard archer. I just want to see what's the back of this. Hi, Camilla. Welcome back. Happy Sunday. And hi, Michael. How are you guys doing? I hope you're well, as always. Would have been a banger fixing internet stream. No. It was because it's just me being here running through like all my programs and stuff and manually putting it like, no, it wouldn't be fun. Did 500 pull-ups yesterday for kids charity aid. How did you do 500 pull-ups? How? That's crazy. Well done. In how much time? In how much time though? What is the evidence in the... Oh, look at all these gifts! Oh my god, the one with the cat is so cute. That is crazy. 3 hours and 45 minutes. Oh my god, well done. Well done. That is insane. But man. Wow. Didn't manage to do the 1,000. Imagine doing 1,000. No, seriously, 500. That's impressive. That is impressive, and that is a lot. Yes. That is a lot. That is a lot of euros. Holy shit. That's a lot of euros. Doing some cooking and baking today. Pumpkin things are happening. What are you cooking? Are you cooking like pumpkin pie or something, Camilla? Getting ready for October. For the October vibes. Oh. Look how cute. They're running away together. He's the little lizard and the ottog in the little boat, I think. Or maybe it's a frog. It could be a frog as well. I think it is a frog. Nobody bothered to look for Lebo and Pula because everyone knew that they didn't want to be found. That's like the cutest thing ever. Okay, they should give you a massage for that, actually. They should. Yeah. Enjoying my pumpkin spice latte? It was just a wild guess. I don't know. It's like a Starbucks drink, isn't it? Yeah, I got it right. Okay, nice. I was like, I'm unsure. I'm unsure. All right. We're just opening our daily Magic the Gathering booster pack with really cute creatures like this intrepid rabbit. Little Bun Bun lighting the way. I'll say it was about starts writing add-ons. Don't worry, I'm not gonna start writing add-ons. Hi Scar! Good morning. How you doing today, cutie? Oi. This is what Scar feels like right now. Scar probably just woke up. No, I don't know. Sorry. That'd be nice. By the way, dungeons are planned. I think I can join. Seems quiet day at work and already did Sunday work stuff. Nice. Let's go. Rexy, thank you so much for continuing the stuff that you got from Spell. Thank you really much. I really appreciate that. That is so sweet of you. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend so far. It didn't, but I did just get out of bed. I knew it. I knew you just got out of bed as well. Hi, Loki. Happy weekend. Oh, hi, guys. I'm so happy to see you all. I hope you're banging today. This could be us. This is us when we go do delves. We're like this trio. I want to be the squirrel in the middle. That looks like the coolest squirrel. Hey, don't waste arrows on warning shots. These guys shoot for the kill. They're intense. Intense. Who's stalking Scar? It's Loki. Camilla, thank you so much for lurking. I appreciate the support. You play MTG or what? I used to play a lot, and I don't play as much now. I'm trying to get my colleagues at work to play with me during the lunches, which is being positively... I've received a warm reception to that, which is fun. This is like Bloom Burrow is a really, really cute card set that came out just recently. And I was gifted a bunch of packs, a bunch of booster packs from this lovely community. So now I get to open them and show everyone all the cool and cute cards. It's really cool. Why Pody Madge? Actually, I don't think Pody is Madge anymore because we just got like a bunch of gifted subbies and things. So thank you. I wish she could play MCG with me. Yeah, I wish I could get my butt handed to me by some pro from Norway. Weren't you like rank 1 drafter or something? No, but almost. Can't find it now, but have you seen the unhinged streamer rant on Twitter? Someone was mad at people in chat would say BRB and go chat to other streamers' chats. Oh god. How dare you guys be in multiple chats and be supportive to multiple streamers at the same time? How dare you? The streamer was ranting about that? What is wrong with people? Like, you're just happy if someone is in your chat as well. People are silly. People are silly. Like, I think if it was more... Like, I think some people can come in and be like... I don't know how to explain. It's obviously like... It's really weird if that person was ranting because someone says like BRB. But some people could come, like, I've seen people like go into people's chats just to be like spiteful and be like, oh, I only came in here to say that like I'm gonna hang out with this streamer now. Like stuff like that. Like just to be like, to try and bring like streamers' moods down. Like stuff like that is just like asshole-ish. If you're doing it just to be mean. Or when people come in just to be like, well, I can't hang out now because I'm actually streaming or something like that. Like, it's just like, okay. No one cares. But, yeah, being mad because people are like BRB or whatever. You should just be happy that they're even there to say BRB. Like, I don't understand. BRB? See you later, Scar. That's what the reaction should be. It's like, I'm so happy people are here, right? I'm gonna watch GG. Yeah, bye. That man does not need more. I'm joking. Obviously, yeah. Have they hit a wall in Race to World First now, right? Because I like logged on and all of a sudden it was like, oh, we've killed 5 mythic bosses, and I was like, what? Gotta be even. Gotta be even. Even Steven. Of course, Steven. Thank you. Thank you for evening that. I'm assuming you mean that, right? That's a very pretty number. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for supporting me in updating our emotes and stuff. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The lurker community, your champion. They are, though. They are. I mean, Twitch is built on lurkers. You can't be mad. Like, you really can't. The majority of Twitch viewers are lurkers. As 6 done, you guys are amazing. They are amazing. I really appreciate it all. All the spoilies and all the supports and everything, guys. Thank you. Sorry for my BRB once again. No, don't say sorry. Did never say sorry. I hope you got some good food, though. Stop lying, Keenan. You were chatting in Darcy's stream. I hope. Darcy's a wonderful streamer. We love Darcy. There's nothing wrong with that. It literally just like... Just be supportive of as many amazing streamers as you can be. Seriously. They all deserve it. They all deserve it. And yeah, some streamers don't realize how freaking important lurkers are. Exactly. Exactly. Like, I am so happy when you guys are in here lurking. And then what you guys are doing while you're lurking, like, I literally don't care about. It's like, if you are baking bread, or you're making food, or you're studying for an exam, or you're chatting in another streamer's stream, that's really none of my business. Just the fact that you're in here lurking while you're doing it is like, okay, thank you so much. Chatting in some offline streamer's channel. Now you're taking the piss. Darter is amazing. She is amazing, yes. You're not guilty. Yeah, you're playing with your cat. Like, that's nothing. I play with my cat all the time. Background noise is more like... I like being background noise. You're amazing, Loki. You're amazing because you're like always here. You're just like, you're always here, lurking or whatever. And yeah, anyways, bun bun. Look at the bun bun instead. Look at the bun bun. Enough with the soppies. You guys are good. You know you're good. Can I stop smiling now, please? Because my cheeks are starting to hurt. I don't want to smile anymore. I found it recently, so I'm new here, but I like it. I'm glad you like it here. I'm glad that you enjoy it here. You're welcome to stay for as long as you like. That was amazing. You're amazing, Morgan. Okay. BRB for real. Yes, go BRB. Go BRB. When I go BRB, it's usually because I have to go sub in a court. No, sorry, don't. No. You found a great community and a humble and warm life. Okay, guys, stop it. No. Okay. You guys are being very sweet. But I think we can... I appreciate you all. I'm not blushing. I'm telling you guys this stuff. My cheeks are starting to hurt. Nothing's unhinged. I never said you were unhinged. Guys, stop it. This nut. You're never gonna see the share pod. Val, continue with the facts so we can do wow. Exactly. We have to continue here. Alpha, shush. Hi, Alpha. How's it going today? But no cats today, so BRB. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I don't have any cats. I apologize. I can give you food though. Yeah, that wasn't very cute. What other cute things do we have? A blacksmithing lizard. We've seen this one a bunch of times before. This one is cute. Here you go. Look at this cute otter wizard. Stormcatch mentor, like the cutest little thing. I'd be transparent with you. I was secretly only here for the cat content, but no cats today. So really, you too, Scar. You too. I am wounded. I'm sorry. I thought you guys wanted to be here because we're cool people to hang out with. But no, okay. Man Laden, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. I don't have a lizard. Oh, look how cute this guy is. Look at this little Heartfire hero. This is how I see myself in World of Warcraft. All the other big ferocious monsters. And I just want to be this little guy. So cute. I slept for 12 hours but I'm so tired. Oh. Play some WoW and have a nap. Or have a nap and then play some WoW after Balg. Just don't do one of those really long naps. Wait, what the hell is that? A rat warlock. I don't even see the rat. Wait, where's the rat? Oh, I see the rat now. He's wearing like a ginormous headpiece. I don't know who this is in chat, but this is a very evil looking rat warlock. Very evil. This is my alternate This is my alternate self. When I wake up on the wrong side of the bed, this is me. Oh. Oh. A bat warlock. Wait, I got a rat warlock and now I got a bat warlock. What the hell? This guy looks evil. This guy looks evil. And then there's one more. Shiny, shiny. And then I think that was it. There's a token here. No, wait, there was another shiny. The duo. This is Loki and Scar walking down the street. They wish they looked this cool anyway. They wish. You know, little chubby rat token. No rat. It's a rabbit. I mean, it's a rabbit. It's a rabbit. It's a 1/1 what? What, you were interested in the card? Offspring. You create a 1/1 copy of this card. That's what it says. Scar, come back. You just try to find as many Leva emotes as possible. You guys are too funny. Thanks. Thanks for making me feel better. Thanks, guys. Listen until the Wi-Fi crashes again. Then I'll go cry in a corner. But until then, thank you. Oh. Alright. Okay, for real, my cheeks actually hurt. So now we're doing no smiling for 10 minutes. So if anyone comes in and asks why the streamer is grumpy, just please explain. Just explain that I need to rest my cheeks. Oh. You try to pain pill for that? Okay, stop trying to be funny. Stop trying to be funny. Waves his hands, makes it go whoosh, and the Wi-Fi problem is gone. So imagine if you could actually do that, Epic. Imagine. Ugh. Okay. I'm good. I'm ready. Dude. Oh, well, at least if my OBS wants to play properly and not break. Right, let's see how this goes. What does the cat do stand up? He lives for a pause. I'm gonna diss every single one of these jokes so hard if you guys are gonna start spamming jokes. Swear. I swear to God. Let's try to do a key and let's see how it goes. Please declare yourselves in chat if you're interested in doing a key and what specs or what role you want to do. Yeah. We're just like, I don't even know. No. Well, okay. Glad I'm just at invite. I'm assuming DPS role, right? Yin's reporting for DPS duty. Scars down to clown. What does that even mean? It's gonna have to be healer then. What do we have? Are you coming on your shaman or your warlock? I can tank too, but too low item level. Yeah, no, don't worry. We won't make ya. I think Epic's trying to push higher keys, or? Spell! Thank you so much for the 26 months. I mean, my eyes are fussy today. Thank you! Thank you for the Prime Gaming. You appreciate that. Thank you. How are you today? Your steak looked amazing last night. I saw some of the pictures. Looked so nice. Looked so nice. I am all up to deplete your necrotic wake. Is the third boss really, really, really bad at higher levels? Yeah, and you don't seem to be online. Get your bot on. Because I've seen that people are basically like, oh, you have to save like all your weapons and spears and stuff for third boss because it's really bad. It got nerfed yesterday? Mind if we blast the big boys? Oh. Just learned what that means to people. Wait. I, a person of no social media presence hardly, and I'm never on there, and I don't have TikTok, and I don't like. How do I know what that is and you don't, Ian? How have you missed? How have you missed this? No. Oh my goodness. No, it's fine. But okay, apparently they get nerfed a little bit. That's nice. Had to save weapons from back in Shadowlands. Oh. Da, 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 da. Oh, why am I too distracting? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What did I do wrong, Luella? I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry, because that's what I'm here for, but oh, it was blooming delicious. Oh, I bet it was. It looked so nice. I'm doing well today, thank you. Cat has been very nice to me today. My cheekbones are hurting from all the smiling. They would treat me well. You have to work. Oh, I'm sorry. Just like put the stream on mute for a little bit so you get stuff done, maybe. Or okay, so we're starting off in Necrotic Wake. Is this what we decided? I don't know. Maybe it is. Beastly, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. I'm on my way to Gloria the Delver. Oh, what's that? Is that like a bunch of achievements? Something. What am I doing? I mean, it sounds like if it's like the glory version of the raid dungeon thingy. Oh, where are you off to, Loki? Back here. If you need to go somewhere, we'll be here when you get back. Yeah, we're gonna deplete necro. No, we're not gonna deplete. We're gonna do this key. I didn't think Necrotic Wake was that bad last time we did it, but I don't know what. We'll slay. Let's go get him. If I can just remember, where am I going? Necrotic Wake. There. So I can't even find the portal. Let's go. Let's do it. You get a beetle mount? You get a beetle mount? Is it a cute beetle mount? Or is it a not cute? TikTok and Snapchat are not social media. In my mind, they're brain pollution. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I don't want to judge anyone that uses those platforms, but I don't. Yeah. But Reddit is also my brain pollution, so, you know. Dungeon difficulty. Oh. Well, now it's on Mythic. It's not C's Barg. Brag. Oh, it's this one. Gloria the Delver. Oh my god, it looks icky though. I like the colors, but it looks a little bit like plaguey, icky, like some of the spiky spikes. What's Patty? Oh, Secrets of Azeroth. I still need to do that. That's something I can do when the season dies out, actually. That's really good. I need to remember to do Secrets of Azeroth. Just like a fleshy beetle. Yeah, it looked kind of cursed because it maybe that's why, because it looked like it's made out of flesh. Ugh. Reddit? What's wrong with Reddit? I love Reddit. I spend way too much time on it. Just like, I feel like I get solid advice from strangers who obviously are experts on every single topic that I Google. So, you know. I did a little bit of Secrets of Azeroth. I don't know how to find out where I left off. Oh yeah, because it's not like a quest line or something like that, right? Maybe you just have to start on a new character? You can't find it? Or I don't know if you can do it on a new character. I can't click this portal. Can I? Yes. I'm not going to be doing it like anytime soon though, but if anyone wants to join me when I do it, then you're more than welcome to. If we can, I'm not, maybe we can't do it as like a group. I don't know. We get everyone. Tech support Reddit, which is one that I'm mostly used because the work is pretty awful. It's like diving headfirst into a dumpster. Oh no. That doesn't sound good. I need 101 rating for tier piece for Mythic Plus, but I'm dead. You can do it. I believe, Valg. You've got this. Oh, crabbies. I also have crab somewhere. But there's so many. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Now you see it, now you don't. Look, Val's just sitting there chilling. Hello. Crabbies. Crabs. Crabs. Crab time. It's always crab time. No, it's not crab time. It's not crab time. We had a lot of crab time during my birthday subathon, actually, because I was so spoiled. It was little crab raves then. Then there was lots. You get to see Val's amazing crab dance as well. Which is, I need to do an updated version of that, actually. I need to make a new crab rave alerts in this new apartment with my new hair, and I should bust out better dance moves for that. Because it's pretty cringe, actually. This time I have a Mogul which I require serious rating. Is it actually serious? Oh, it actually does look serious. Wait, the only thing missing is wings, I think. What's it? Oh. Cause you look like... Where are the wings? What the fuck is that? Oh, wings, I'm ashamed. Yeah, but you look kind of like angelic. But now you just look freaking evil. But I actually liked it. But then you put on the void hammer or something, so now you look like a... That's actually pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like it. You can put the little bastion wings on. Because I mean, you have the halo and you've got this like light, glowy armor and stuff. Good fit. Speaking of crabs, this might be a dark topic, but have you tried king crab claws? A little bit... I don't think I have. I had soft shell crab yesterday though. I don't think I've had that until I can remember. If you guys do a Stonewall 6 or higher, can I steal a spot? It's the last key I need. I'll let you know if we get that high. If we get that high. Alright, you guys ready? But yeah. 7 out of 10 if you had the wings. I just tried to do /player check. Like, my brain ain't working today. I'm sorry. You guys broke me already. You guys broke me already. I'm already like, oh, this is so nice today. I already hate Stonewall to the passion purely because of the duo boss. Oh, yes! Oh, yeah, we did that on a 4 or a 5 yesterday. Okay, I've already forgotten. We did that. That was the one, right? Yes! Yeah, we did. Yeah, that took a while. Yeah, that took a while. You have wings now? Wait, which wings? Doesn't that just look cuter, Chad? Won't you just prefer it with wings? I think it looks so much cuter. Look how cute! It's a cute set. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. The little wings. Definitely. No. Okay, now he's like, stop looking at my transport. Let's just go. Okay, ready? Ready. Let's go. What, am I ready? Oh, I'm 94. Would you look at that? That's a good year, by the way. 94. 94 is a good year.
And now you learn the true lesson of the void.
Why does she sound so scary? I love you, but geez. Damn, I need to make some salad alerts.
Yet another of the Kyrian's loyal
I feel like my DPI just like hit the fan. Like holy. Or maybe not.
This temple was merely the first to fall. Soon, all of Bastion will burn.
And what if we don't want to burn though? Just saying. Yikes. So who's on weapon duty? Oh no, my Uyghur is completely broken. Oh no, that sounds really bad. Can you fix it? Oh, are we supposed to get one of those Uyghurs to see if there's I can like spell reflect? Ooh.
Your ascension
What is that?
is complete.
Åh helvete. That was insane. Thank you. Okay, maybe that blaze one was like slightly overkill. Damn. That was like ouchies. That was like big ouchies. Oh, I just noticed that this was a 6. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's do this. Let's go, team. Let's go.
I
Oh,
simply
shit.
wish you had lasted a little longer.
What? What? Really? That's what I get? That's what I get for being positive. What the hell was that? Throw Cleaver hit me for 3.5 million damage.
Your ascension is complete.
Oh, I did not need to figure that. Not to mention the mob dies here for 1 second after he threw it. I'm like, what the hell? Oh no. Am I the unluckiest person of all time? Or what? I think I am. Oh, damn. I'm like, this is fine, I'm ready, and I just get like 1 shot. Like, yeah, feels good, man. Feels good. Time to clap some
Your
cheeks.
ascension
Oh, I popped cooldowns exactly the same time. It was like
is complete.
amazing. My stuff is on cooldown. Okay. Holy moly ravioli. Something's coming up. Like real nice. Yeah, real nice. What about if we don't want something to come up? Like, you need to drink more water, dude. You're not supposed to feel that bad the day after drinking. You guys got issues.
Your ascension
Nee.
is complete.
Nee. Oh my god, the first boss is down! And they slay! And I just got incapacitated. I'm so dead.
Stitch flesh will
Holy moly. GG, guys.
to know you
These bosses don't have
destroyed his
anything on us.
thrice creation.
Clearly.
Though
Here we
I
too
am
OP.
sure
Hi,
he'll gladly
Roxy!
take your limbs
Happy Sunday!
as repayment.
Happy Sunday. Ah, you've had a nice weekend. That spin and challenge was so bad and high key, so you need immunity to survive. I think it took me down to like 30% HP. I think I had spell reflect up. I'm not actually sure. Maybe I didn't, but definitely ouchies. Definitely ouchies. I think I can stay
Your
here.
ascension is complete.
No. No ascensions. Kill the necromancer! Oh, those guys did not die. I had a lovely weekend. Thanks for asking, Brooksy. I was out for dinner yesterday with a few peeps. It was really nice. It was really good food. Oh, it was like...
And this
Jesus Christ!
is to go.
Oh my god, wait, who was that? Is that Ninja? I swear to god. Ninja! Ah! Ah! We can recover it. We can recover. We're recovering. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm dying right now. I cannot believe you did that. I'm gonna cry. I'm actually gonna cry. My tears. The tears are flowing. The tears are flowing.
Your
else?
ascension
Ninja, you wonderful, amazing
is
person.
complete.
And you complete shit. You little shit, you. How are you? Oh, I love picking women and men making them cry. Yeah, stop making me cry. But I'm actually like, I've been laughing so much today already, and now I'm just crying instead. It's not even funny at this point. Well, I don't even know what I'm doing. I feel so weak as a Fury Warrior sometimes. I don't have enough defensives. I can't believe you did that. Thank you so much, though. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you all for playing some biddies on me. Thank you, Ninja. I hope you had a nice weekend. Why is there a bubble? Why is there bubble? I swear I interrupted that. Like, I actually interrupted that. Oh my god.
Your ascension is complete.
Oh, the blade storm! Oh, the blade. Oh, I am
Your
standing
survival wasn't
in a really
necessary.
bad. I was standing in a really bad spot. That was really bad. Really bad.
Had a lovely weekend. Let's take some money away from Twitch and give it to you, shall we?
What? Thanks, Ninja. Thank you so much for the resub. Can I go in here without pulling? No, I don't dare. I don't know if I can. I don't want to pull anything. That's really sweet of you, Ninja. Thank you so much. Ah! Oh, that was big scary pulls there. Okay. Everything was under control. Everything was under control for you guys. Maybe. I got distracted by Ninja. Oh, sorry about that. Seaway! I hope you've been well.
And this is to go even further beyond.
Oh my god, what a jammer! Oh. What a jammer. Heck yes. Thank you. Thank you. Why does that my heroic leave not work? Oh. Oh my goodness.
Face me.
necromancer.
Okay, back to
Thanatos
concentrating.
will be avenged.
Back to concentrating.
Are you so
Oh my
eager
goodness.
to share your underling's fate? Your vaunted courage will
That
be
is such a banger. That is such a banger. It really is.
Your ascension is complete.
Oh, I'm feeling all hyped up now. I'm ready. Ready. We are winning, Seawigs. Not that you guys are all here. 100% winning. What else would we be doing in life, right? What else? Yeah, these guys hurt. Don't have an interrupt. Oh, you can stun that guy. Cool, I did. Good to know. Use my pad. Yeah, still padding. Yeah. Burst the necromancer down. I generated more with chain lightning. Sure you do. It's fine. It's all good.
Your ascension
No.
is complete.
Oh, don't tell anyone, but I can actually interrupt while in Bladestorm. I keep on forgetting about this. Sorry. Yeah, I stood in front of the big bad guy. Not intentionally. Trying to position myself for stuns. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm doing great, guys. I'm proud of all of you. I want to thank the Academy, my mum, and...
Your ascension is complete.
I'm ready to ascend. Take me, Salatath. I'm ready. Oh man, that shockwave. That's just disappointing. Whee! Go get him! Oh, it's the big boy. It's the big scary boy.
You will be brought to justice.
We will be brought to
You
justice.
dare deny me the sky? Then I
Oh, Yusta, we have to pick up all the
shall
weapons.
answer in kind.
foolish Paragon. There is nothing you can do to stop us.
Did someone pick up the
Your
weapon?
ascension is complete.
Yeah, nice. And someone's got that weapon. I think we picked up all of them. Or?
No matter. My minions are
My
endless.
minions. That's so evil.
The fallen shall serve me again.
Ah, shit.
Bonefang will reduce you
Woo!
to dust.
Bad breath. Bad breath.
One final act of service. My soldiers
Man, I'm feeling the hype.
rise once more.
Your ascension is complete.
So why do we have to ascend? Oh my god.
And decay.
No. Yeah, I don't have anything for the boss. But
One final act
this guy.
of service.
Your survival
Fudge.
wasn't necessary.
There was a longer casting time than that. Oh, why did I charge into that? Let the
My
range deal
soldiers
with that.
rise once more.
Oh, we're too deep. Yeah, we have to go again.
Wither.
This was so annoying.
Decay.
The ranged guys. You can't just interrupt and bring him
Your
in.
ascension
Enough.
is complete.
Right.
Yet more bodies
They
to
explodey
harvest.
when you kill them
Malthor
after the
will
ascension
be
thing.
pleased.
You have to kill them before? Or? I think that's what happened when the other crossbow as well, because it just exploded in my face when it died. Other crossbow dude. They just need to be sugged. Zug. Zug. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, we go again. Whee! Insane how easy the first boss felt in comparison. Do, do, do. Oof, I almost put my avatar by accident there. Not good. What are you guys talking about?
No matter. My minions are endless. My soldiers rise once more. Wither and decay. With sacrifice comes victory.
Do. Uh-oh.
Your ascension
The whole
is complete.
wither and decay.
Whee!
With sacrifice comes victory. The fallen shall serve me again.
Your ascension is complete.
Ah, shit. I don't have any.
With sacrifice comes victory. My soldiers rise once more.
Good job. That was freaking intense.
Your arrival
Yeah,
seems
that was
timely,
freaking intense.
Yet the battle rages on. We cannot rest until these invaders are purged from our skies.
Holy moly. I'm not interested to see what this boss looks like after
I
that.
will lead the
Wow.
effort here.
We have all
Oh.
the corpses we need, Stitch Flesh. Prepare to
Well done.
strike at the next
Well
temple.
done.
Just a moment longer. It seems that the parts for my new creation have arrived at last.
Oh, we're the new parts for his creation. Can you imagine?
Your ascension is complete.
That totem is so nice. Holy. Need to keep on reminding that we actually get a buff from the ascension thing. Every time I see it, I'm like, no! But I mean, hello, it's like a haste buff. Should be happy. Happy to receive it. Mommy's gift. Right? The day off with full pay. That sounds really nice. Is this thing still interruptible? Yeah, it is. Okay, nice.
Your ascension is complete.
Hi, chorus. No. No, get those feet out of here. Get those feet out of here. I was reading a Reddit thread this morning where someone had made a key and was like, no levers. We either time it or we don't time it, but we're finishing it because they had necrotic wake and they didn't know on necrotic wake.
My assistant. These raw
And then I saw
materials
one
will
where
need
they were like
processing.
in Grim Battle for over 2 hours, or they had 2 hours on the timer because they had 257 deaths or something. They were like, we're not leaving. No. I was like, holy moly. I think it was a Grim Battle 10. Absolutely
Your
crazy.
ascension is complete.
More ascension buffs.
Incompetent oafs. Gorgrind, try not to damage.
Continue
the
to
wheels
mock
of
their
the
choice until they give her shoes. To be fair, they did do that, didn't they? Yeah. It's fair. There are so many ads on this floor. Holy crap. Okay, so we just have to kill the big guy, right? Because he does too much pulsing damage.
Get to work and don't fail me like your predecessor.
Your ascension
Oy, oy, oy.
is complete.
Why is there so much stinky stuff here? Så much stinky. Åh, helvete. Oh. What? No spew disease? Wait, did my spell shield
Now I have to rebuild those
reflect
two
that?
from scratch. Let's see.
Maybe?
Wait to put your corpse to you. I'll have you in stitches.
Yeah, I'll have you in. I want to be in stitches. Sounds like a cool hobby. Or
I must reserve your parts for later. Imbecile! I'm the one
Imbecile.
who made you!
Your ascension
nice.
is complete.
Nice hook on thingy there.
My constructs can handle you on their own. I'll have you in stitches! Imbecile! I'm the... No! That one was my favorite! Tendrils and
Oh,
blades.
fuck!
I can use those. So much material to work with.
Why? Why is my leap not working today?
Your flesh holds such potential.
Oh!
Your so much
I actually thought it would hook before it started running after me.
So many spare parts
But I guess we need to get Ian up. But that was that first whatever you call it. First like loop of everything was flawless. The Stitch flesh, like the ad dying exactly when we get him down for another hook. The first morbid fixation hook. Very nice. But yeah, we need everyone alive. Roger. Boss ends when the doctor dies. Yeah. Or what do you mean? Did I say something weird?
I can't wait to put your corpse to use. I'll have you in stitches. I must reserve your parts for later.
Oh, are we wiping this?
So much material.
Your ascension
Yeah, yeah.
is complete.
I must reserve your.
We just have to wait for this.
I haven't
Oh
had
no,
so
they fixed
many
it.
spare parts in ages.
We get hero. Hero. Can I button? No, I can't. You serve chunky paladin. Oh, Kultirans can't be paladins. Oh, they can't? I didn't know that. Didn't he know that? Patch me up, please. I'll also repair everything as well. Yes, of course. Go have a nap or whatever you need, Balga. We'll see you later. Cancel your work tomorrow and I'll leave in the session to finish. Yeah.
I can't wait to put your corpse to use. I'll have you in stitches.
I'll have you in stitches.
I must preserve your parts for later. Imbecile! I'm the one who made you!
Oh, that one timed so nicely.
My constructs can handle you on their own. I'll have you in stitches. Imbecile! I'm the one who made you!
The ad needs
No
to toy.
respect for craftsmanship!
There you go.
Your ascension is complete.
Oh boy.
My constructs can handle you on their own.
Shit.
I'll have you in stitches.
We really need to kill this guy, huh?
I must preserve your parts for later.
Holy moly. Oh, we got double hooks, of course. Yeah.
I simply wish you had lasted a little longer.
Oh, they hurt. They hurt.
I haven't had so many spare parts in ages.
Do, 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 do. Yeah, I know they did really much damage, Scar. I'm just trying to kill the Avon faster. Maybe. It's a marathon, not a sprint, I guess. For a little while anyway. Yeah, I'm just completely focused. Let's give it another go. I've been getting down. My heroic leaps are bugged out. Don't
I
understand.
can't wait to put your corpse to use. I'll have you in stitches.
First one's good, the second one though.
I must preserve
Oh,
your
we're not too
parts
far
for
away,
later.
are we?
Your ascension is complete.
No! That one was my favorite. My constructs can handle you on their own.
That one was my
I'll
favorite.
have you in stitches.
They're all your favorite, dude.
I must preserve your parts for later. Imbecile! I'm the one who made you!
Time to clap some cheeks.
Your ascension is complete.
Of course it happens in the freaking blade storm. God damn it. Sorry. It's a bad time to blade storm. Couldn't run away from the freaking boss.
My constructs can handle you on their own. I'll have you in stitches. I must preserve your parts for later.
Well, there was enough damage when everyone focuses the ad.
one who made you.
But there won't be. No, because I died. I'm sorry. I let him slap me silly.
Ooh, stout and strong. Your flesh holds such potential.
What?
So much. I haven't had so many spare parts in ages.
This is so insane. This boss also got nerfed, you just said, right? I think someone said that earlier. But they got nerfed yesterday? Ugh. It doesn't feel nerfed. Well, that's why I was asking. I was like, that's the dumbest hitbox I ever saw. Oh, did you... Was it the hook? Something so silly hitboxes in these games. Never trust. When I heard nerfed, I was expecting I can heal too, and the boss dies. Yeah, not that nerfed. Not that nerfed. Let's give it another go. Try not to bladestorm right before the thingy comes in. So I can actually heroic leap away. That's the only way I'm getting away fast enough. Nana tries to be wiped with all alive. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, no, that's been one of us dead. This boss was all about bursting. I mean, it's not bad to say if we don't have the damage. We might not have the damage, but I felt like when we were all alive, we at least had enough to kill, like, the ads before new ones came. And that's the key, right? But you have to be able to, yeah. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Give it one more go and see where we end up.
Your ascension is complete.
Imbecile! I'm the one who made you!
My timer's off. Maybe.
Ooh, stout and strong. A prime candidate for infantry. My constructs can handle you on their own. I'll have you in stitches! Imbecile! No! That one was my favorite! Ooh, stout and strong. A prime candidate for infantry.
Your ascension is complete.
My constructs can handle you on their own. I'll have you in stitches. Imbecile! I'm the one
Okay.
who made you!
For some reason, we couldn't get this one done. I don't know.
Ooh, stout and your flesh holds such potential. Your flesh holds.
All right.
So
Maybe not, guys. Maybe not. We had a good try, though. Hi, Captain Peanut Butter. Welcome back. How's it going? We tried. We tried. Sorry. We gave it a good try. I'm sorry. There wasn't this. Oh. And a hook. In one hook. Oh god. A lot of damage in one hook though. Yeah, there's no way the nerfs are live. Does it feel exactly the same? I don't know. I've never done it on this high level before. But yeah. Right. Sorries. Sorry, Epic. It's clearly standing to the side, but the game was like, nope. 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 Do, 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 do. Oh. Ah. I'm lost. How'd you get back so fast? Or did you guys just TP? I almost pulled into some random mobs. Because I realized I can still pull things. We're not actually finished with this dungeon. I hate Salatat's her comment like when you die. She's so sassy. She's like, she would have lasted a little longer. I was like, oh. Say nice thing, Alpha. Ugh, I understand. I understand her, Alpha. I understand her. This is cases when I will argue that healer damage happens. Healer damage? What do you mean, Scar? You mean that, like, healer does a bunch of DPS in higher keys? Or, oh, healer damage matters. Oh. I don't think it should be like that on a 6, though. I can understand, like, higher keys. Like, if you're doing 10s or whatever, maybe. Yeah. Do. Hit the spear through the bomb so the bomb and the boss take increased damage in those burst bows. Yeah. Could have killed it, would have taken ages. I mean, I'm sure with enough time and dedication, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, we would have been here a really long time. I'd have to be like, sorry, I can't come into work tomorrow. This is old plus 16, is it? That did not feel like plus 16 though. That felt more like 20. Or worse. 16s were easy before. Oh well. Let's see. We've lost Epic. I'm sorry, Epic. Do you just want to do something else and chill? Or do you just want to... Do you want to get a new key? It's week 1. It's... Wait, is it week 1? Or is it week 2? I'm messing up my weeks now. It's Sunday. Oh yeah, it came out the 18th, didn't it? For some reason I thought this was week 2. I'm just gonna say keys feel a lot easier than what they were before the -10. A 9 is definitely not a 19. I did not time a 19 first week of Dragonflight Season 1. I guess it depends on which one it is as well. Because some keys are easier than others, right? Like, what's the easiest key? Slagger. That is not a slagger. Gladden already has KSM. Gladden already has KSM. We have missed. I have a missed key that I don't mind using. I don't mind where we want to go. A +9 miss is easier than this, I guarantee. You're so bored of miss. Okay. We didn't have to do miss. We can do whatever. You want to level up your key, Scar? Or Gladden, why do you have a 2 necrotic? Didn't you have a higher key before? Well, maybe we never used anyone else's keys. Maybe we only used mine and Yin's last time. I'm curious if the Season 2 Mythic plus selection will look like Spires of Ascension. Wait, are we getting Spires of Ascension? I don't remember what the Season 2 rotation is. I'm gonna cry if it's Spires of Ascension. I never liked that place. But okay, where'd you guys want to go? Where do you guys want to go? Um, I'm just at Mythic 0 kind of level at the moment. Nothing wrong with that. It's nice and chill. Anything but Spires of Ascension, right? Right? But Scar's down to push his key. I'm fine with that as well. Da 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 da. Look at my little otter. Look at my little otter. Spires was fine. No, I hated Spires. I mean, maybe it was fine, but I still didn't like it. I didn't like the amount of like dodging ads and like you could just look like the mass full, and then the last boss was like ugh. Oh, Theater of Pain. Theater of Pain. The last boss is Theater of Pain. Have a great run and then get to the last boss and be like, nope. Okay, let me see. Sorry, what did we say? Dawnbreaker, right? I'm heading to Dawnbreaker. Epic, do you want to tank the baby key? Do you want to do a 2 Dawnbreaker? I don't know if we put you off tanking completely after that. Sorry. I'm item level 594, KS Bird. I actually like Theater Pain except for the jumping dudes. The jumping dudes are annoying. Gladiator boss is more of a wall than the last boss in tow. Gladiator boss is annoying. I just thought the last boss had a bunch of scary mechanics. Oh, I just clashed my teeth together. That hurts. Oh. It's such a cute mountain. Love the altars. I know, right? I wish they could fly. I'm upset that they don't fly. This is so cute. So wait, which ones are on rotation for season 2? I don't know. Season 2 rotation. Did they tell us already? I can only see Dragonfly it. Oh, here we go. Also Infusion, Bracken... No. No, that was also Dragonfly it. I don't know. Like Gladiator boss had way too much HP considering your 2 DPS less low the fight. It was always fun. Duel though. I like the duel part. But yes, I know. Hi, fish. I know. I'm so sad that they can't fly. Like the normal flying. It's so sad. Because they're so freaking cute. It's like, but how is that even? It's like illegal. We need to start a petition to Blizzard. I need 10,000 people to sign it, and then maybe I can get Blizzard to listen to fix the skywriting for the Ultics. Whee! Hype boss fight music. Yeah, good music is always good. Music's always good. And then crashing. Alright, let's make our way to Dawnbreaker. Is there any tank that would like to tank a +2 Dawnbreaker? And then ignore that I'm going the wrong way as always. Thanks. I always get lost here, I swear. Whee! Be flying altar and flying red panda mount.
Didn't get the message.
You wanna be a red panda on a red panda mount?
We need you
That's
to
kind of
mount a
sus.
defense.
Is that kind of sus? Going to the Dawnbreaker in the Ringy Deeps? No, I just flew the wrong way. Oh, wait, why is it turning purple? No, it always turns purple when you first enter the zone. If it is purple, it does like that. I was like, why is it turning quarter past? It always does this. It's been purple for 15 minutes. You know, my friends be timing 10 Siege. Ooh, Siege. I like what they did to the last boss on Siege, though. It's easier somehow. Let's see, where's the entrance? I always go the wrong way. I did before you could have the mount for Dragonflying and one for normal, like herb and mining, and I have to change each time. Yeah, you have to decide which which flight version you want. Yeah, no, I miss the Belladar. Miss the Belladar. Didn't realize I did anything to the last boss in the siege until. Why was summoning me? Oh my god. Yeah, they did. They did. I think it's to do with the tentacles, right? Because before you could burst down the grippy tentacle and have him like work on the cannon while you kill the other one, but now he doesn't do it until both the tentacles are dead, which kind of just makes it easier overall. I think that's what you I think that's what it like, that's the difference between now and then. All right, tank for a +2 siege of Veralis. No, I'm joking. I mean Dawnbreaker. A tank for a +2 Dawnbreaker. Who's in? Though I have tank spec on Monk, I still haven't properly played it, but as soon as I'll get some grip, I'll bring it to Loki's for learning. Yeah, sure. Take your time and just let us know when you've set it up. That sounds good. That sounds good. I'm trying to see if I can convince Steven to tank for old time's sake. Don't you feel like this is Siege of Dawnbreaker? I think that's what my brain was trying to say, yeah. But in general, Siege of Veralis, the whole dungeon is one big bullshit. Like, if you die from some mobs shooting you, if you don't... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I died from the... I forgot to LOS, like, the little, like, under the bridge where they, like, shoot you unless you LOS them. I just, like, ran headfirst in and got a one shot, and I was like, what was that? I was like, oh, yes. Whoops. Yeah, I remember this now. Hi, Jack. But after I sucks what Siege it does. I was playing my Warlock the other day, in Necrotic Wake, and I was like, oh, I don't even have to stand anywhere near the cleave. Oh, I don't even have to stand in the frost zone. Oh, I'm like, what is going on? Boosting delves? No worries. Epic's back for revenge. Epic is back for round number 2. Let's go. Best deaths from Siege of Morale. From the short. That's what happened to me last time. I happened to jump in the water and I couldn't get up, and I was like trying to jump up and I was like, damn it. And then finally the sharks got me and I was like, oh shit. Oh shit. It was not my proudest moment. Not my proudest moment. Why do I still have this book? Why do I still have this book? Thank you for the follow. It's stuck in the water. Help! That's me. It's not actually the dude that fixes the cannon at the end that's screaming help. It's Val. Help! Save me! It's actually me you're hearing. I hope I time Siege of Veralis on 15.
We push. Noon is running back.
So
Not even for a line of sight. Just straight ahead. Charge! Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy Jenkins! Keita, thank you so much. Straight ahead charge. Alright. You heard the man. You heard Gordon Ramsay, team. We just go. Leroy Jenkins. Let's do this. Back from breaking my room wall. Oh god. I hope you don't. I hope you're just joking, Epic. I hope. Let's do it. I'm ready. I'm ready to fly the wrong direction and die. I'm joking. Wait, it's not even... Oh, sorry. I was like, charge! We have to, maybe wait for the key holder as well. Wait, Tynir's Ascent is outside, right? Yeah, it is. Honestly, Lyra AI voice would be so awesome on TTS. Oh, is there not? Wait, the TTS thing, by the way, Keenan, seeing as you've used it a lot, are you able to find your own, like, voices? Like, you're able to search through blurbs that aren't in my library? Or is there only the voices that I have, like, added? Yo, Val, that mug looking good. Would be a shame if someone redeemed something. How dare you? How dare you? I use only the 16 that are there. Wait, there's 16. I added 16. Okay, I can add some more. I can look at adding some more. Oh, and I keep on forgetting to add alpha to Blurp as well. Can't wait for the ninja pulse in the second area. That's me. I try not to. This is why I need steady flying instead. Time machine, let's go. Heck yes. Heck yes. Alright, well, I'm ready whenever you guys are ready. There we go, maybe. Da-da-da! Oh, there's even a countdown. What happens if we press the countdown? How do I add people? Editors. There we go. Remember, it's your key. Alpha, you now have access to Blurp. I fixed it. I remembered.
With its complement of cannons.
I remembered.
Wait.
Wait.
Who are those intruders?
Aren't you gonna say anything, lady? I was waiting for her to say something.
Wait.
Oh, congrats on level 600. That's nice. No, 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 that's not nice. I pushed the wrong buttons. God damn it. That was on me. Whee! When are they gonna give us Salatath transmog? I want Salatath transmog. Like, hello.
Secure the deck. We need to gain control of the ship.
We're gonna gain control. Calm down, Chica. It's like the weekend just started. I know. I know.
Be careful, outsider.
But don't worry.
Your
There'll be a new weekend next weekend. There'll be a new weekend, guys. You'll be fine. You'll be all good. Oh my god, how did that totem go off the same time as my shockwave?
They've webbed the Dawnbreaker. Defeat them to break it free. They've got us surrounded. You'll need to use those mounts of yours to fly to them.
Those mounts of yours. Ursäkta? What the actual hell? That's bullshit. That is absolutely bullshit. I just flew through the freaking ship. I just flew through the freaking ship. Aloha. Did anyone see the nice heroic leap save? You guys on the other boat, you probably cleared this boat already. Oh shit, you're not here yet.
Head to the next ship and defeat the crew.
Can we not have it bug out again? Thank you.
Only one more ship and the
Actually got
Dawnbreaker is ours
scammed.
again.
Actually just got... I just flew through the boats. Holy crap. I am now scared of these boats. I am now very scared of these boats. That is BS, man. I can't believe that. I tried to be it too. Dude, I swear, look at the boat. Oh, I should have clipped that.
Your ascension.
You guys need to get better at helping me with the exclamation mark clip command. I landed on the boat and then I just yeeted through the floor. I was like, wee. I heroic leaped at the bottom. I didn't die when I landed. I just died trying to get back because my debuff, or my buff, my flying buff ran out. I believe that. Oh, yes.
We have learned to embrace
That is the detail
dark.
skin. Very, very indeed so. And there is the
Let
link
it
for it if you
embrace
wanted to grab it for yourself.
The night guides me.
I can't believe that.
Empowers me.
I can't believe that happened. I really can't. Yeah.
The shadows bless you. Let night be unending. All shall be shadow. She's lost control of her magic. Get out of there.
I'm just gonna forever be afraid of falling through the ship's floor now.
Feel night's embrace.
Your ascension is complete.
Yeah, so death, stop being in the way.
The shadows bless you. Let night an eternal night.
For some reason I thought they fixed it and she died and I was like, yay, you don't have to do it twice. Yeah, you do.
And so you
I really tried to land and pop rallying cry before that happened, but no. Cheers.
down here, champion. The cultists have overrun
Cheers
the
for
city.
that.
Find and defeat them, or we will have to face that commander at full strength.
Do-do-do-do-do.
A lieutenant is in the Church of the Sacred Flame.
Whee!
Your ascension is complete.
Did somebody say hey slow? Let's go down to the city, no need to go back to the boat. Wait, can you do that without dying? Okay, not bad. Pro tip. Yeah, Kaden, that's literally what happened. I mean, you guys saw it all live. That is what happened. Oh. I swear. No.
They try to defile our faith. Instead, you have weakened their
It was my
commander.
fault you died. Oh, well. Just spelled, I guess. No worries. It's only a little key. I don't hold it against you. You won't hold it against me for dying. I could have gotten back faster.
Your ascension is complete.
Whee! But why are the ads over there though? All the purple swirlies. Holy moly.
Your ascension is complete.
I don't think I've ever been here before. Whee!
Ashes! There's a lieutenant in my house! Kill it!
Nah, that didn't do anything. Oh, there's web victims you can save. I will save them with my cleave.
Luckily, my daughter and her children are safe. You've weakened the commander and cleansed my home. Thank you.
Do 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 do.
They've taken the inn as a foothold, and a lieutenant leads them.
Ah, this is the scary part. Ooh, fuck me. Sorry. Had a really bad camera angle there. I didn't realize it was on me. I thought I was dodging the orb and then I realized it was following me. Apologies.
We've weakened the Nerubians' foothold on the town.
It's okay, no one
and
saw
their
that.
commander.
I saw that. We're even, NASCAR. No.
I still have power enough to defeat you. Shade, take you.
Okay, there's an ad like right there, and someone is 100% gonna back into it. It could be me. Hopefully not. You guys have been warned. Thank you. It was kind of scary.
Lost in shade.
Oh, hello.
Your ascension is complete.
The shadows consume. Shade, take you.
That was beautifully played for me. No, joking. I'm gonna shut up. Stoic, hi, Duty Fruity. Good to see you as always. Happy Sunday. That's the noise that warriors make. It goes.
You've saved Merildar, champion. We'll drive the remainder of this shadowy lot from the city.
Hello.
Wait, no! They've sent a force back up and retaken the Dawnbreaker!
This is just the little one. The little one with tactics. I am kind of spread. Kom och se little lads.
Your ascension is complete.
I am perfection.
No, you're not, dude. Oh, Shiana. This is the OP dramatic music.
Target you.
I love the music in here. It's very hype. Hi, Ghostly. If you do exclamation mark DUI, then you'll get a link for it.
Must continue.
No, we're good. It's a skin for details. Yeah.
This darkness is deadly. The Lamplighter's blessing will keep you safe.
Whee! Oh. Fly me. Fly me. Shit. I'm so gonna get lost. Ah! Oh my god, I made it. I had no idea where I was going. I was like, this is why I always fly under the bridge first, because otherwise I get lost. Oh, I'm good, Ghostly, and it's lovely to see you again. Let me know if you have any difficulty setting up the skin, but it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty straightforward, so it should be pretty simple. But yeah, enjoy. I know it looks very clean. I do love it.
Your
Target you.
is complete.
Run out.
Stay still.
What? Okay, I should have run out further. Apologies. Blast the buck. Oh. Oh.
Great thing.
What dice so fast?
Rejoice.
Must
Dice so fast.
strength.
DUI is another add-on? What do you mean? Oh, DUI. Oh, yeah, it is. Sorry. Oh, yes. What's the skin? Sorry. Details, not DUI. My bad. I was so focused.
You've done it,
Apologies.
champion.
What is
You've
the... Is it
broken
exclamation mark
the unholy
details?
alliance between the Order of Night and Ajkahet.
There we go. Yeah, sorry. Ghostly. There. There.
That
I think I
traitor of
linked the
theirs has
wrong
fled
one to
back to
someone
their
else
queen.
earlier as well that was asking
No
about it.
doubt
Actually,
with
that's kind of
tales your
embarrassing.
Fearsome heroism.
But there's the correct one. I usually get asked about those add-ons the
I'm
most.
sure your paths will
So
cross again.
I just mix them up.
But for now,
Mix
enjoy
them
your
up.
victory.
Oh, I got a warbound dagger. I was wondering why I got a dagger. I was like, wait a second, why am I getting a dagger? I was like, oh, hey, and some champion gear. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. It's the same link. The links are the same. No, the first one was dialogue UI when you did DUI, and then after that is details, and then there was a details again because I asked Yin what it was. I got a sword for Pody. What does it even look like? Where'd it go? Aw, look how cute it is. I don't think Pody gets a sword though. I don't think Pody gets a sword. No, they're not the same, but I mean, because you just spammed it twice. That's probably what Ghostly meant. Right, nice. What did we get from that? What did we get from that? Mists. Scar's just like SMH. Scar, how do you feel about that mist? That didn't go according to plan, did it? Okay, we have 2 Necrotic Wake, we have 5 Necrotic Wake, we have 5 Mists, and we have 5 Mists. Look, where are we going, guys? Necrotic Wake or Mist? No, I think Ian also said we can go AK as well. Oh my god, please do mod a sword out of cardboard for Pody. Oh god. That would be kind of cute though. Yeah. I clicked the one he did instead of the dialogue one. Oh, okay, cool. Then you got the right one anyway, so it's fine. But he asked me to get one for him. He's getting tired of his owner. Yo, I'll do. Every time you guys break the streamer, then Sodi's gonna get a sword out to defend me. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep. Da, da, da. Yeah, let's go AK. I don't know if it's East, though. Is it? You make me want to play. What? Are you not playing WoW? What are you playing then? AK's his own? No. Yeah, we're literally going to AK. I mean, I'm not going to say City of Echoes every single time. You know... Am I? Wait, are both of them called AK? No, the other one's just called City of Threads. So yeah, that's AK. Awa, awa. No, I'm not saying... I'm not saying... I'll call it the Uwu. I'll call it the Uwu place. Piss you off. What's so deep? What? What's so... Don't know. What do you guys think is doable? You tell me. Couldn't do the Necrotic Wake in a 6. But that's because that boss. Just that boss. What do you think is an appropriate level? Oh god, I need to drink more. What? Where's the entrance though? Gotta follow where I see people on the map this way. City of Echoes. Where's City of Echoes? Are they close? Can I see? Oh, I can't see because it's under the quest I need to hand in. Can I just do the +6? Okay, let's try it on the 6. Don't think there's any brick walls like in Necrotic Wake. Let's get him then. Let's go get him, team. Let's go get him. Okay, is this AK or did I just go to the wrong one? No, this is the one. Yeah. I was supposed to play WoW this whole time. My friends were playing First Descendant, so I played it and got stuck in it. Oh, okay. Well, if you're having fun with that, then continue playing that. No, play whatever you think is fun. Play whatever you think is fun. Happy just wrote Necrotic Wake on Nerf, by the way. I don't know if you've done it since. We just did it on... No, I can hear you. I didn't know you could hear me. I thought maybe you were like muted lurk or something. Okay, who needs to summon? You need a summon, and you get a summon, and everyone gets a summon. Did you know? If you start timing keys above 5, I feel like I actually need to start playing and not only ref cry. No, Maggie, do whatever you want to do. Who cares? If I time a little key here and there, then it's fine. That's fine. Do whatever you want to do. Do whatever you want to do. If you want to farm rep, mounts, or transmog, or pets, to be fair, probably pets, then do it. Rep for pets is probably what you're doing. You wanted to play WoW since like Wednesday? Well, then you should also play WoW if you wanted to do it, Ghostly. Why not? Comp, thanks for petting Pody. Beefcake as well. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. Time to clap some cheeks is all I see. Anyone else summon? Need someone Gladden. I don't know where the forest grounds are. Maybe inside. Oh, some other people are saying that. I have no idea because I never did it on a 6 before. But if you're having fun in your rogue, then why not? Why not? Just stick to what you think is fun. And if you don't think it's fun, then go get I was like, go get him. Go get something that feels more fun. Yeah, yeah. Da 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 da. That's what I meant. I don't damage sometimes as a fact. I just get that. I mean, yeah, if you don't DPS, you don't DPS. But I do think we had enough damage to do the boss. But we would have been there for a very long time because we had to play it so perfectly. Like I said, it's that boss is a marathon. You don't just burst it down anymore.
Many farewells.
But we did the right choice to go and do something else. For sure. I don't think anyone was having fun after the first like 3 pulls. My talents. I actually just grabbed my talents from Wowhead, to be honest. This is what they look like. If this helps you in any way. You can't see all of them. I don't have uproar spec, so we'll always have fun when I hang out with you. Ah, no, you. We always have fun when you're here. Maybe Earthgrab totem is handy for ads on the first boss. Kill 2 first waves, then Earthgrab and kill boss. I haven't actually done this on anything higher than a Mythic 0, I believe. I'm not supposed to play with Disruptive Shell, but I don't trust Pugs, so I do. Do you use that for the Celatath thingy, or...? Never thought about that. It must be such a smooth way to get rid of them. This is all I never trust Pugs. Never trust Pugs. I trust Pugs. They're cute and scrunchy. And they floof all over. Okay, now I have to remember. Oh, yeah. This is the last... This is the boss. The Black Blood. Okay, I'm gonna try. Like, I'm doing the tactic correctly, right? Like, you get into the pool, so you don't get pulled in, and then you just quickly have to, like, kill your ad thing that spawns and, like, get unrooted. And then rinse and repeat. Yin, let us know when you're ready. You can now kick yourself out of the route. Kick yourself out of the route? Oh, do you mean I could just pummel? Well, I just pummel the, like, ad thing or whatever. And I get out. I didn't even know that I could CC out of it. I thought I had to kill it. Used to be you had to kill it or CC it. Oh, I mean, that's awesome. I have CC and kick, so... Okay, Yin's back. We are ready. And my chain lightning can pull the whole area. If it happens to like, you know, whatever. I'm just doing this to have fun with you guys, honestly. I just can't, like, if shit happens, shit happens. We do our best. Now go pump. Now go pump!
And now you learn the true lesson of the void.
Oh, her voice at the beginning of Eve Dungeon is so good, I swear. If you run in with a bull rush, you get rooted and instantly stunned. This will release you. You need to go Tauren, clearly. No, they're slowing me. You pesky little bugs. Pesky little bugs. Whoops. 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 I think Scar fell down a little, had a little whoopsie. That's okay. We recovered. You did it. GG. GG. Look at these little toxic beans. Oh my god. I swear this is gonna be the first run where I fall into the holes in the spider webs just because I've never done it before. It's gonna happen now instead. Oh, was that me? It might have been. I don't know if it was. I apologize.
Your ascension
Burst him down, don't worry.
is
I have you have that
complete.
disruptive shout because I don't have my shockwave. Oh. Good job, guys. Teamwork. Don't get inhaled. Is that an inhale or an exhale? It's an inhale. No, it's an exhale. Don't move the shockwave. That's very rude of you. Yeah, I'm not standing in it. I was just wondering if it was gonna, it was just live commentary. Oh, Shiana. Sorry. I think I kicked off the burst too fast. Oh my god, I just used my slappy fish. That is going off my bars. I've never used it until now. I don't think. No, not that I've known anyway.
Your ascension
I can't believe it.
is complete.
I just lost a global cooldown. Take note. Bye bye. Bye bye, fish. Fish is gone. Fish is gone. There's no more slappy fish. Not even for the memes. They went bye bye. Not allowed to be on my bars anymore. Freaking fat finger mode and fury. Why are they so angry at me? I haven't done anything wrong. Was that the shrill screech thing? Am I dodging this? Yes, I am.
Your ascension is complete.
Bro. Is my camera frozen? Yeah, it is. It is. I was just I was in combat. But then we were doing a mini boss. It does that sometimes. I don't know why. I don't know why. I think I fixed it now. Cheers. Cheers, invisible. You can go back to being invisible now if you wanted to. It's nice to see you again, though. I hope you had a nice weekend. Hi, Bass! Little bee kittens. How are you feeling today? Are you a bee kitten, bee rainbows? Why did I just pop that stuff before the boss? Too late now. We're committing.
Your ascension is complete.
That was very silly. That was very silly. What? I'm not in combat. What? Why are you guys not in? Oh, there we go. It's like, hello. I can hear the squidgy little spider climbing. Like that jump. That jump is a thing of nightmares. I'm telling you. Oh. Nay, when did I just happen to pop? I think I fat fingered something when I was mounting. That's not good. Alright, so I'm not 100% familiar because we just killed this so fast. I don't really know what tactics are happening on this boss. I heard ads. Yeah, there's ads. You're just gonna die. Did you really just say that to my frozen camfish? I'm horribly mortified, actually. Oh, no. Oh! frozen cam working fine. Well, it was frozen. And I felt like it was frozen in a really weird way that made my neck look really big. So that's why I thought you were like, bro, nice neck. And I was like, are you kidding me? Rude. No. Okay, so basically ads. And then big spider kills Fang. All that stuff. GG. Hello, Lazy Lou. Welcome on in. It's going. It's going. It's going. I'm doing this dungeon for the first time on a key. So I'm trying to learn the mechanics as we go. So far, so good. Congratulations, Ghostly!
Find them.
Yeah, go get the mounts. Go get the mounts. I am well, thank you, Bass. I had a really nice weekend. And I've got good dinners and snacks to look forward to after the stream as well, so... Heck yeah.
Your ascension.
Metro, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Hey. Vad helvete. I said Rick, a new fat thing. Jaha. For some reason, I read nice Nick, bro. I think I need glasses. There's something wrong with my vision. I thought you said nice Nick. Yeah, I was hoping no one else would have noticed that I happened to press recklessness when I was mounting up. No, I don't want another freaking hammerfish. Why did I just accept the trade? I have 2 now. I can dual wield them. No. Did we both just stormbolt that?
Your ascension
I'm a little bit sad.
is complete.
Now I'm gonna save my cooldown so that I can get them to line up again. It was not good. It was not good. My weak auras and abilities can be copied from somewhere. Well, I'm just using the Luxor weak aura, which like for warriors. I haven't really modified it or anything. I'm just using the standard one. And as for my talents, if you just go into Wowhead and you do Fury Warrior talents, I'm just using the Mythic plus talent tree. Nothing special from there. I haven't really done any adjustments or changes either. You could have a look at that one. It's pretty much the same one I'm using.
Is complete.
Did you know your session's complete? I know, and it happens multiple times in the dungeon for some weird reason. That was the most useless shockwave of my life. I'm just so bad at I'm just late to the CC party on all of these. Oh damn. Yeah, Val, dual wielding fish. I did say that. I said dual wielding fish. And you know what I just did that I shouldn't have done? No! Yeah, that. In the wrong order and everything. Well, we've committed now. I committed now. I suppose you guys want to chill for a minute and 8 seconds to the boss. Damn it. Damn it. I know. Rude. Rude. Okay, I know this guy like barrels and summons like some ads or does some frontals. And then there's like the big warm wannabe Shadow Gale thing. This one. Oh shit. Wait, or no? Woo!
Gather my prey to me.
Who's your prey? We have to stand in this, because otherwise it's bad.
Your ascension.
I hope everyone's like learning the tactics for this. Because I feel like I'm doing a great job. Oh! Oh yeah, and he does the frontals in this thing a few times. To dodge everything while standing in the safe zone. Which, in all fairness, it can be easier said than done sometimes. Whee! Oh no. No, these like bug things are trying to attack me. Please and thank you. That was close. Why is the music getting louder? Halawa. Rude. What happens if you leave the ad up
Gather my prey
for like
to me.
too long? Does it do
Your
like
ascension
a damage?
is complete.
Oh hell no. Shit.
Fragile.
That was really bad. Sorry, I was trying to run along the side of it. Don't drop the thing on anyone. That was really bad. You guys got this though. My eye to hand coordination is really bad today. You can move the safe zone. How'd you move it? Oh, thanks for the link as well, Fish. You really like the edge of the circle. Yeah, I know. For some reason, if I felt like I was in a dream. You know when you're in a dream and you're like trying to run and you're like running through honey? I was trying to run like with the edge of the circle and it was just like not. Just not. Move the boss and the safe zone moves with him, like frontal wise. Oh. Oh. That was just that no, but that was just my eyes being too blurry. I just didn't want to coordinate with my hands.
My people thrived on
I don't know why.
of the Black Empire.
I'm reading things funny as well.
Queen Neferus refused to reclaim.
I'm sure they're fine, don't worry. I mean, I haven't even been sitting that long. I've only been sitting here for 3 hours. Maybe I need to turn my lights down a little
Your
bit.
ascension is complete.
Whee! Running through honey? Well, yeah. But you know when you're trying to like, you're trying to go somewhere in a dream or you're trying to run somewhere. And it's just like, it feels like you're running through water and everything's like slow motion. You just can't do it. Or you can't go in the direction you want to go in. I had one of those dreams, but I was trying to call the emergency hotline instead. And it just wasn't working. I kept on dialing the wrong number. I get that dream a lot. I don't know why. I often find myself in a dream where I'm trying to dial the emergency line, but I'm always one
Your
digit off, so I never manage to dial properly.
Is complete.
Oh, shit. I can't be the only one that has dreams like that. I hope. Anyway. So each emergency line 3 numbers like another card. Yeah, it's 112. And in my dreams, I'm always dialing like 111 or 113 or 122. And it's the most frustrating feeling of all time. In your dreams, you struggle to press 3 numbers. 3 very specific numbers. It's the most frustrating and scary thing of all time. How do weak words work? So, it's been a while since I set stuff up, but if I remember correctly, you had to like install the weak or add-on. Right? Wait, let's go over weak auras after this. I already messed this up. Then we can have a lesson in weak auras. What does she do Sucky Sucky? Is it Cosmic Singularity? Or... It is. Is it 1 puddle per person, or is it... And multiple people go into the same puddle? Does it matter if I kite my puddle to the boss?
Your ascension.
Oh, the stuff does damage! To other things as well. That's cool. Oh. Did that even make any sense? That might not make any sense. The green stuff. The green stuff does damage other things. I'm just gonna hope that no one else is sending minions pets. I get 2. Which one's mine? Oh my god. Okay, it's 1 per person. Good to know. Or maybe if you run into them at exactly the same time or something. I don't know. Ah, shit. Sorry.
Is complete.
Bad positioning. Oh.
Your survival wasn't necessary.
Okay.
Harvest continues.
Maybe, but wait, where did those guys come from? Are they part of the bot? Oh no, they came from... Oh, is that a patrol? We pulled extra ads. We pulled some extra ads. Apparently there's a patrolly. Had to dodge some swirlies and pull them. Oh, is that what deleted? Oh, okay. That's good to know though. Because I had no idea that you could even pull a pack of those flying things like onto the boss or whatever. Ugh. Good to know. Yeah, I didn't know that they came that close. Also ran out of mana. We're almost there. We could do it. We could do it. We could do it. You were speed running because we needed the percentage. Yeah, Scar knew. Can we pull them before any percentage anyway? That's actually smart. Maybe we should do that. Is it these ones that are all the way back here? Or is there another pack maybe? I dreamt a bear was trying to get in through my window today. Woke up and had to close it. Ah! Oh my god, do you live on the bottom floor, Bass? I would never dare have my... I would never dare have my window open if I lived on the bottom floor. No, no, no. But those black buds, they stay there from before. Oh, epic when I got them.
Your ascension is complete.
I pressed play with Shaggy so much. Oh no. I didn't believe that for a second. Shaggy's perfectly nice.
The harvest will prevail! Watch your step.
Are we kind of doing the tactic that, like, if you've got the poison thing, just like sort of stand still?
What weak
I think that's a good tactic. Oh damn, it smells like pancake.
boy, take you all!
It actually smells like pancake. Oh, should we just wipe and go again, or do we get... there's not even enough things. They're all under.
Blood.
Or they were all under the purple stuff. Maybe they weren't. They looked like it. Maybe the edge of
Your
it
ascension
was still safe.
is
Go again.
complete.
Gee, I haven't seen you in ages. Oh, it's so nice to see you again. I hope you've been well. I hope you're very, very, very well. $440k for +7 right now. Oh, you mean to get boosted? Well, there's a lot of people out there that have a lot of gold, so for them it's probably not that much. You can just heroic the last second before the explosion, by the way, less ass to deal with. I mean, I would try that, but I feel sort of like a last resort. I wouldn't want to put it up to my timings. Only if I have to. I'd rather play it safe than mess it up and die. Or whatever. I see what you mean, yes. Hi, Shadowmorn. How have you been? Good to see you. Hello, hello, hello. I ran into my own blob like an idiot. Oh, you can't run into your own blob. I didn't know that.
The harvest will prevail!
I'm like, that's good to know. I had no idea.
Watch your step.
Or you mean the green blob, maybe? Now that I think of it, that probably makes more sense.
Boy, take you all!
Shit.
What weak
No, no, no. It was too close. Sorry, guys.
Watch your step.
I just felt like there wasn't enough blobs. No, blobs. I mean, like, black blood is what it's called.
Watch your
I thought I saw someone run into one and it just instantly disappeared from underneath them. So I thought it's one blob per person. One black blood puddle per person.
I take you all!
Your ascension.
I don't know what you guys are doing.
Complete.
Watch your step.
Hi, Bronanigans. How are you doing today? Hello. You're going alright, yeah. I'm messing up with this last boss, unfortunately, which is annoying me. It's like, what are you guys doing? Okay, I saw Epic just jumped out and charged back in, which is very nice. I didn't even see enough blobs for everyone, or black puddles for everyone. Hi, Lee. How are you doing? I appreciate that, Chi. It's lovely to have you here. Thank you for coming and lurking and stuff. The black blood is the only thing that gets me on this. The rest is like, I get. It's just when there's not enough puddles and I'm like, Epic just is the pro thing of like, maybe that's just easier for me. Maybe I should just like jump out or whatever. Should I release or should I not? I should release, right? No, I should not release. Oh, the damn.
Your ascension is complete.
Oh. It didn't get res. The hell? It bugged out. Sorry. I didn't get a resi res. Oh. I'm really sorry about that, guys. I don't know why. Oh my god, I can't believe you killed it in time. Ah! Well done.
For you,
I messed that up really badly. I'm so sorry. Well done, guys. Oh my god. Awful soul. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs to the community. Thank you. Oh, I don't even deserve that after that. That was abysmal. I do not deserve that, but thank you. We almost depleted because no one kicked the toxic way. I would have done it if I was alive. I don't know. I didn't get rest. I saw the rest go through. I didn't get rest. Oh, hi, Sally. I was resing. Oh, did it get interrupted at like 0.1 seconds or something? Because I was looking at the bar and I was like, I swear that finished its cast. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well done, guys. Well done. You did great. I'm sorry I did not. Sally, how are you doing today? Kill an ad and then go to the puddle? Wait. The ads spawn the puddles? Well, that makes sense. See, this is why I was wondering what the hell was up with the puddles. Oh. Now that makes sense, because that's why I was sitting here absolutely dumbfounded, and I was like, these puddles though. Ah, that makes so much more sense. Okay, now this boss makes sense to me. It didn't before. I was like, what the hell? I was like, why do we have so many puddles sometimes? And then sometimes there's like, there's no puddles. Oh, we might lurk at lots of stuff done. Yes, of course, I understand that. I understand that, Sally. Thank you. And I hope you get to nap at some point. You have time to nappy naps. Or just do the epic special promo, just heroically pick away last second. It did look really fancy when you did it. I was watching. It did look really fancy. Nice. At least I learned that poison clearing totem is 100% must in this dungeon. It sounds like a nice totem. There was one point when there wasn't enough puddles, so I attacked an ant and stepped in his puddles. Yeah, I didn't realize that that's where they were from. That makes this a little bit easier. Makes it a little bit easier. But congratulations on timing that. I was absolutely mortified when that rest didn't go through. I was like, no. Thanks. Good job though. And also thank you again so incredibly much for your generosity. You've done so much. Thank you. I didn't notice, but do you do pugs or guilds for Mythic or how? We have a community. We have a WoW community. So anyone that's on EU is allowed to join if you want some more options for doing mythics with people or whatever activity. Sometimes we just do like mount runs or chill transport runs and stuff like that as well. Welcome on in. If you have a character that's not called Chaos Bird or so if you have a different name, please just put in your notes on your character note inside the community, your Twitch tag, just so that we know who you are. That's why people did this with Mythic Zero when it didn't matter that much during mechanic. Yeah, but I did say that as well when we went in. I was like, I haven't done that. I've only done this on a Mythic Zero, and stuff dies so fast. Do you know what? I actually kind of forgot that we were doing a 6 up until the last boss. I thought we were doing a +2 again, because it kind of felt like really easy up until this boss. And to be fair, this boss isn't that hard as well. It was just like I messed up and I acknowledge that. But that is so insane how, like, compared to the necrotic wake that we did earlier, I feel like the bosses just like died faster, like the easier mechanics. I don't know, it's really weird. That's why I was like, oh, I messed up my cooldowns. I'm just gonna save my cooldowns and wait for them all to like align again. And I was just like, not. Then I was like, oh yeah, we're actually at a 6. It's not a 2. But yeah, cool. This is really disgusting water. Epic! Good luck with your meal prep. Good luck with your meal prep. And thank you for tanking. Thank you. It's one person per puddle, but if you enter at the exact same time, you can both get rooted, but it's unintended. Yeah, I figure. I did see that. That's why I was like, okay, I'm not gonna steal anyone's puddles. Why does this camera always do this? It's funny how it can go like several streams without, and then in one stream it'll just do it several times. Well. Hello, Anjin. Yeah, I know. I'm a more hands-on. Like, I need to do stuff to remember. That's my problem. Like, I need to either fail a mechanic or do a mechanic properly in order to remember it for the next time. Even if I watch like raid videos or stuff like that, it's like it still gets me like a basic grasp. But I need to have lived it in order to remember it because my memory is just so terrible. The cat behind my monitor? No, there's a cat in front of my monitor though. But he doesn't want to get baited into view. So I haven't seen a video about boss or dungeons since I play WoW. It's just YOLO blind everything. I like watching fat boss guides. I enjoy them. I think they're good. But I only do them for the raids though. But I still feel so unprepared when I go into raids because I just forget so much. Unfortunately. Well, here's excuses from WoW. Wait till you hear me blame the cats for my performance instead. I don't know, I'm a doer. So it's like, I died to a mechanic in normal mode. when we did our raid on Wednesday, and just because of that, I can't remember what boss it is. It was a boss. Oh no, I didn't die to a mechanic. I just did a mechanic incorrectly, I think. But now that I've been yelled at, now I know how to do it properly. So for next week, it won't happen again. Did you see the kitty cat? Yeah, there's a kitty cat here. There's a kitty cat here. I don't blame anything else. I was joking about the cats, obviously. I was blaming. Just for fun. Whee! He's a kitty cat. No, no, the cat's not anywhere near my camera cables. Cat's not anywhere near the camera cables. That's enough for me for now. Thank you very much for healing. Thank you, thank you. Whee! Oi, my little kitty cat. My little kitty cat. What are you doing? Yeah, I am playing Fury. I am playing Fury, indeed. Take a break now till I'm home. Yeah, no worries. No worries. Yeah, burst is fun. Unfortunately, I can't keep the burst alive the entire time. I thought we were doing a +2. It's so crazy still compared to the necrotic wave. Like, and this is I think we have this like every season. There's always like 1 or 2 dungeons that are like so insanely overtuned compared to others. That felt like the biggest gap. Like that was not, they were not both a +6.
Your command?
It's crazy.
Return.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for the dungeons as well. Thank you, thank you. Do 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 do. It will be better to use Avatar first than Odin's Fury. Yeah. That's what the guide says. Recklessness, Avatar, Rampage, Dragon's Roar, Blade Storm, and then Odin's Fury, and then the rotation. Do, 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 do. Plus you couldn't balance the set of scales. I mean, I understand that they have a lot. There's like a lot. There's a lot to balance. There is. It just takes such a long time to bring things in balance sometimes. Like, it's going to be interesting to see how long... It's going to be interesting to see how long these ones will stay overpowered. Wait, give me a sec, guys. I need to get new water because this water's disgusting, and stretch my legs for a sec. I'll be RB. Get me out here popping all my cooldowns all the time. Right. Oh. Zug Zug. I don't even know what that's from. Is that from Warcraft times? What the heck is that even from? I just see people using it all the time, a lot. In line, I tried out some Dragonfly, was almost the same as Fury when I went to rotational difficulty. I don't remember, it was such a long time ago. But it's so faster. Why is my chat worked? Wrong chat. What? What do you mean wrong chat? If I wrote something in game, it was my cat on my keyboard. Clearly. Clearly. Weird, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Whoa. Alright. How we looking? Ooh. What are you doing, cat? Have you not eating my cards? I could go for one more. Just to have that full anyway. And then we gotta do delves. Maybe it's a delve day tomorrow. No, CSI, sluta. CSI. Just messing around with my my magic art card. Or no, let's do that. This is an orc joke. Oh, Warcraft. No, wrong chat. I thought you said people saying wrong chat. And they say... Ugh, really. Alright. Alright. Is there anyone else that is up for another key? One more key. I'll have missed, won't I? Necrotic Wake 2. Or missed. Of course, Kanan. Thank you for lurking. Good luck with your food preps. Your food preppies. No one has a snowball, no. For some reason, very many necrotic wakes and mists lately, but then the mists, I need changeling. Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it. Ugh, I need better... Shit. Better keybinds for some things. Don't know. Who would like to do a +5 misty? Then we plop it into guild. Of course. Hope you get your workies done. People already in looks like they're already in a bunch of dungeons, but Edo Onion. I suppose there are any tanks or healers in chat that want to join? Oh, Shaggy and I can join. Is Shaggy Shaggy's Guardian Druid, right? You guys are healer Healer tank combo. Spam this gecko to cheer on Echo. Oh, sorry, Ian. I just got a guilty in. Hello. Don't stress. Get your work done. Let's go. Let's go. What are you guys even on? Are you guys online? Yes, you are. Are you coming on that? Give it a try. And then where is there? I think I got the invites out. Room for me and the Norway guy. Like, okay. Did you not get my invite? That's you, right? Again. Oh, again. The Norway guy. What kind of a title is that? You... I'll try that instead. Try some new key bindings. If that goes any better. Misty Moist. Here we go. The Norway guy. Who's closest to getting Princess down? Echo? Is Echo the closest? Or I saw Liquid were pretty close before, but I guess they've been sleeping and stuff. My internet choking. It could be my internet as well. If the stream is being weird, it could be, seeing as I'm on the Wi-Fi. I hope not, but it could be. Three hosts with Liquid still ahead? Oh, they are. Okay. Well then. Where? Oh god. Just because I said that about my internet. I just saw... It's laggy now. Why is it always okay, but then like towards the end of the stream or after a while, it's just like, nah. It's really hating now. What the hell? This might be potentially hard for me to do a key like this. A heads up. It's not fine at the moment. Attempt to spend more time together. One of my good friends brought me War Within. Time to figure out what class they play. Oh, I hope you have a nice time, Fulham. Just roll with it. Explore different classes. Heck yeah. More people are home, the worse the Wi-Fi gets. Why are people home? Go out. Yeah, it's getting really bad. F me. Annoying. To recommend Hunter, of course you do because you're biased. You can give it a try. I don't mind. It's like a my key, but I don't know if it has to go. That was my bad. No, I happened to disconnect the Wi-Fi unintentionally. It was my bad. And then I couldn't get back into it because I couldn't remember the password. Oh, that was my bad. My cat. I update add-ons. As in, do you want me to update add-ons or do you not want me to update add-ons? Oh, sorry guys. There's one more try. You're a little kitty cat. That was Caesar up there on his shelf. Yeah. Yeah. Still super laggy. Oh, is it really laggy? Damn it. Yeah, my internet's not working at all now. Oh, GG. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the lag and everything. Why is she on Wi-Fi? Because my computer stopped recognizing my Ethernet. As in, it doesn't have Ethernet capabilities at all at the moment. I had to do some deep diving and see what's up with it. That's why. And that's why I'm on Wi-Fi. It was, it's fine sometimes. And then, I guess now it's not. What the hell? Okay, anyways. Buy a USB Ethernet dongle as a backup. What the hell was that? No, I don't. But I know what you mean now. But no, I don't. The cat's chewing the cable just as 1 minute. No, unfortunately. Unfortunately, not. No, it's no one's internet. It's my internet. Unfortunately. Sorry. I think I'm probably gonna end the stream here, seeing as it's really laggy. And no one's having a good experience at the moment. If like maybe I can still do the key if you give me a min. I'm just gonna say bye bye to Twitch. Yeah, like it might just be my card, so I'm gonna do some troubleshooting. And then, but I don't want to spend all evening troubleshooting though. I really wanted to have a nice time in my couch. The cam froze again. Don't I look so fabulous on that cam though? And then, so maybe, I don't know. Have a look. It might not be a stream tomorrow then. We'll see. It depends on. Go without the cam. Oh, the cam isn't the... Hello. And hello, Alaki. Welcome on in. No, it's my internet. It's being... My PC is not picking up any of my Ethernet. So I don't have a wired connection at the moment. I'm on wireless. And right now it's really, really, really bad. I can see it's unstable all over the place. I'm a wizard, so that's right. That's right. Unfortunately, no wizard enough to fix my Wi-Fi. Or to fix my internet. So yeah, I might take tomorrow after work to troubleshoot. Yes. Because I want to troubleshoot before I actually buy like new hardware and stuff like that. But I'll let you guys know on Discord what's going on. I'm sorry to cut the stream so short, but I did have a really nice time when it was working. And thank you guys so much for today. Thanks for coming on and being in and playing games. And thanks for all the bits and the gifted subs as well. And the emote fund also. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna raid you guys out into someone nice. Don't worry. With better internet, hopefully. Yeah, the issue is my Ethernet card isn't working at the moment. It just stopped working. Someone Wi-Fi, and my Wi-Fi just died. So, or it's very much struggling. I hope I'll be back tomorrow, but we'll see. I'm not gonna be back until I fix this problem anyway. No more Wi-Fi. No more Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'm sorry you just came in at the end, but hopefully I'll see you another stream. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. Otherwise, I will definitely see you on like Wednesday. I'll be back. But yes, I hope you guys have a really nice evening and the rest of your day. Play. That's not even just play that. Terrible problem. Yeah, I'm used to having good internet. This is an atrocity. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for today. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for all the support in various ways and forms. Someone said Helly. You want to go see? Let's go. I'll tempt you guys with. She's also Swedish. Hopefully she's got a better connection than me. I'm not even gonna try to load up her stream. So if someone could just tell her that I'm having such bad internet problems I can't even watch her stream, I would appreciate that. I want to see if I can do this key with the guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope I'll see you tomorrow. I really do. Otherwise, I'll try my best this for Wednesday. And if you want an update to my tech problems, you can jump into Discord. And then you'll know. And then you'll also know when I'll next be live. Take care, everyone. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye.